Hello everyone, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading for this week, January 10th, and we're going to do it through Sunday the 16th, although I am going to talk briefly about the full moon, which occurs on the 17th. So this is a really powerhouse week. There's a ton of energy. Tomorrow is 111, and always with the synchronicities and the number synchronicities, they are heightened manifestation portals. But coming into later on in the week, we have the 14th, which is the beginning of Mercury in retrograde. So we have our first Mercury in retrograde for the year of January 2022, and we also have our first full moon of the year, which occurs next Monday on the 17th. It's going to be a really intense full moon because it's opposite Pluto in the sign of Cancer, and it's usually referred to as the wolf moon because the January full moons are referred to as the wolf moon. So this energy this week is really powerful. And some of the messages I was getting about this week are that it could be a very triggering week. There could be a lot of just plans going awry, things falling apart, things, not working well. Part of it is because of the Mercury in retrograde energy. But you also have to remember we're still in the middle of a Venus retrograde. And we're going to have this really powerful, intense full moon in its own sign of Cancer, where it's going to be opposite Pluto. So there's a lot of intensity this week. Emotions will be running high. People could be highly angry, highly emotional. Remember, never to take anything that anybody says towards you personally. That's about them, not about you. And so this week, it's going to be really important to protect your energy. Really put on, a shield of white light, the violet transmuting flame, different energy protection practices to keep yourself calm and balanced. This is a great week if you have your favorite crystals, to keep your crystals on hand, wear your crystals. There's just, with full moons, there's always a lot of, it's like all the shadow stuff comes to the surface for a lot of people. And so there's always a lot of intensity around that. So just be mindful of, the energy that you're around, certain people that you're around. If you feel like they're draining your energy or dragging you down, this is a good week to kind of keep your distance. If you can kind of be in hermit mode and just enjoy a staycation at home, this would be a great week for that. Other things this week to pay attention to, and I'll do separate videos for the Mercury in retrograde as well as the full moon in Cancer. But this weekend especially, because we begin Mercury in retrograde on Friday the 14th, and then we also begin the full moon portal, which is an energy opening date. It's always about 3 days before the actual full moon, and that's when the energy feels like the most pressure. It's like if you shake up a bottle of soda and you see how all the stuff sort of like is fizzing at the top, but you haven't opened it up yet. That full moon portal is kind of like that fizzy stuff at the top that wants to explode, but it hasn't quite come out yet. So just be mindful of, not reacting to people and their stuff like, it's not your monkey, it's not your circus. This is a good week for that motto. Don't sweat the small stuff. Be patient, be flexible, because we are beginning a Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury is in the sign of Aquarius currently, and Aquarius rules technology. So you could have a lot of technology flukes, internet outages, computers breaking down, technology falling apart. Just have a backup plan and just be patient and know that, things will eventually get back on track. It's just very, very powerful energy this week in the cosmos. So, but there is some good news. Venus is becoming the morning star, and she will be visible in the sky. And we are in a 6th year, which is a Venus ruled year because of the energy of love. And so when Venus is a morning star, it's actually, again, a heightened period for manifestation of love, manifestation of abundance, manifestation of wealth, because Venus rules not just love, romance, and sexuality, but also the material realm. She rules like money and pleasure and all these things that bring us pleasure in our daily, everyday life. And so this is a great week to really work with the law of attraction, to really work with your intention and manifestation skills, because you will see big results. Okay. With that, I'm going to do some cards from the Thelema deck. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love, please give us clear and concise guidance for navigating all of the intense energies for this week. Thank you. Ooh, a couple things flew out, so I'll take these. Anything else that wants to come through for this week? And I'm not going to read reversals, even if they're flying out reverse. I'll just read it upright. Okay. All right. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. So some sort of money offer, gift, receiving money, receiving a donation, giving a donation. This could also be a good week where if you feel like you want to get rid of unused items, great week to do so, because, you know, one person's trash is another person's treasure. But also what we give, we receive in kind. And so this is a great week for that reciprocal give and receive, and to know that, you know, anything that you give will be returned to you tenfold. Page of Wands, good news. So a lot of good news is coming to a lot of people this week. That Venus energy, that Venus becoming visible as the morning star, is going to help bring in good news, positive manifestation. This could also be about a child fire sign. So it would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But there is some good news coming this week, definitely related to abundance and money. 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of options, not really sure what to choose, not really sure what's the best option, especially for this week because of the Mercury in retrograde. What you have to remember about Mercury in retrograde is Mercury is like the trickster god. And so all that glitters is not gold. So just really, really use your discernment if you have a choice between different options as to what the best option is for you. Queen of Wands. This is a week to be free, fearless, independent, you know, just really just be in your energy, be happy, joyous, because as you are, you're going to manifest even more abundance, even more support, even more beauty, even more love, everything that you want to bring through. If you can tap into that Wands energy, tap into your inner light and just let it shine, you will bring that through. This also, again, could be related to fire signs. So there's a lot of fire energy in this reading. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. We have the Emperor. Leadership. This also could be related to a man, Aries again, or just someone who is in an authority position, in a leadership position. This also, for some of you, could be a potential romantic partner or new person coming into your life this week, so pay attention for that. If it's not someone you already know, because for some of you, this is, you already know this man, and there will be looking at this with the Page of Wands, there will be some communication between you and this person this week. Six of Cups, reminiscing, thinking of the past, thinking of, you know, memories, happy memories. This is like a beautiful card about innocence and sort of feeling that childlike wonder. But also, because it's next to the Emperor, this Six of Cups is also related to soulmates. So again, this could be for some of you who are, you know, wanting to manifest that beautiful love, that sacred union. This could be a sign that this week that it's on its arrival to you. At the bottom of the deck is Justice. So things are truly balancing out in your life. If you're in a situation, legal situation, have sort of some sort of contract or something else that's going on, starting a business, all that stuff, things will bode well for you. This is a favorable card for you, especially because Justice is upright. But what I would say is, again, because we are entering a Mercury in retrograde, just be careful and really, you know, read everything thoroughly, pay attention to the details, you know, dot the I's, cross the T's if you are going to sign any contract or agreement this week. Because of Mercury in retrograde, not the best week to do so. But again, sometimes life, there's certain things that are unavoidable. And so if you need to sign a contract or do some sort of agreement with someone, some sort of legally binding agreement with someone, just really, really pay attention to the details. Make sure that, you know, all the language in it is what you want and what you were expecting, okay? With that, we're going to pull some cards from, I'm sorry I'm losing my voice. It's like cutting in and out all day today. I wanted to use these, a Spirit Animal Oracle card deck. I haven't used this deck in a while. Just kind of wanted to see what other energies wanted to come through this week. Higher Self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love. What other energies, what other messages do you want us to know? This is a big deck. It's got a lot of cards, so it's kind of like an awkward shuffle. All right, that one. Ooh, yes, definitely great. Yeah. So Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Again, be sly like the fox. Like, really pay attention to the details of things. Really pay attention to not just people's words this week, but pay attention to people's actions. Are their words and actions aligned? Because their actions are going to reveal the truth. And it's time to think on your feet. Just be, you know, be clever, be adaptable, be flexible. Again, especially because the energy is so intense this week, and because of Mercury in retrograde, you may really need to think on your feet to kind of navigate and maneuver through certain things that come up. Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. It's always good to let go, let God, you know, release worry, release fear, trust that all is well, trust that all that's happening in your world and on your path is divinely guided, and know that at all times you are divinely directed and protected, and there is nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. If you're struggling with a certain situation, the best way to bring about healing of that situation is to surrender it to the divine and invoke the divine for help. And the Brown Bear Spirit, take a time out. As I was mentioning earlier, what Spirit had guided me to say was, you know, if you can be in hermit mode this week and just kind of pull your energy back from people and situations, this is a good week to do that. A good week to just take a time out, really self-care, self-nurture, spend time by yourself, spend time doing things that you enjoy that don't involve other people. This could be a great week for like meditation, exercise, yoga, being in nature, whatever it is that can like keep you in a very sort of calm, centered, and balanced state. That's going to be very, very helpful for you this week. All right. Bottom of the deck was the Dove Spirit, and it says be peace. And for those of you where that Justice card applies, just have peace regarding the situation and you will manifest a peaceful and beautiful outcome, okay? Final card, we're going to do a Sacred Spirit reading card. Let's see what wants to come through. Higher Self, Holy Spirit. One final message for this reading. What do you want everyone to know for this week? All right. This one's calling. Meditation. And it says improvements require persistence. So a great week again to meditate and just really be in a sacred space so that all sort of the toxic psychic pollution and everybody's, emotional overwhelm and emotional stuff doesn't pollute your own energy field. Energy signature. The past is in the present. So for some of you, they're really wanting you to it's like you have unfinished business from the past that you need to take care of, and the Mercury in retrograde energy might bring that back up. Also, that full moon in Cancer might bring it back up. And like I said, I'm going to do separate videos on those because there's a lot of information that came through for those. So have a beautiful week. Happy manifesting tomorrow. Tomorrow is a great day. January 11th, 111. Tomorrow is a great day to write a manifestation list, do a manifestation ritual. I might do a quick video on this cool manifestation ritual that I was given years ago, where you write down one sentence of what you want to manifest, but you have to write it 55 times for 3 days, 3 consecutive days. But this is probably a good week to do that. So I'll do a quick video on that tomorrow. All right, everyone, have a beautiful evening. Sending lots of love. Take care.